Who's that? Really? from the code on up. So, Duke, it's sometimes impossible to believe that a person can spend 36 years in a place. I think in your case, I think your impact on this organization will continue, and I know for those of us that are left, we'll take a piece of you along with us. So, on our journey. So, gosh, I'm looking forward, hopefully in 12 years being in your position, if I can get there. And I'm just wishing you, I guess, what's it called? Fair winds and following seas. But you'll always be with us too. So I'm going to come up and get a hug.
Hey, Mr. Larson. I used to watch Mr. Larson's hearing, every single one of them. Because Gary told me I was going to be doing one and I was terrified.
So yeah, so Duke, I was sitting there and I didn't hear anyone tell the complete career arc that you've had. So I think it's important to go in through like what your time has been like at the city, how you started as Baywatch on the lakes, cruising around in a boat. Those were called what were you guys called that time? The lake guards?
Ranger divers cruising around in a 22-foot Boston whaler.
And I always imagined you as AC Slater from Saved by the Bell doing that. So then you moved over to neighborhood code compliance. Back in those days, it was a separate department, wasn't part of development services. And I was an associate planner, and I remember us working closely together. And then we had a vacancy, and we said, Duke, come on over. And then Duke came over and became an associate planner with us. And those who are new to the city may not know this, but when you promote, you have like a 60-day window to go back to your old job. And on day 59, Duke said, I miss wearing shorts. I miss being out in the sun. And Duke left us. His 59 days associate planner and went back to neighborhood code. I don't know how you pulled off promoting to senior planner without putting your time in at least getting out probation as associate, but it's very impressive how you've come along. And then when you finally came over as a senior planner, jumping into the hearing officer role, I think you've done an awesome job here, Duke. Really appreciate your service with the city. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. You're a great tutor. Okay.
Good morning. I did not fill out a speaker slip. For the record, my name is Elise Lowe, and I'm the Development Services Department Director. But that's not where I started. Where I started was in environmental services. And environmental services, when I started my career in the late 90s, I was a recycling specialist. And in that department, sitting very close to me was the waste code management officers. And I first met Duke when he came from being a ranger diver to environmental services working there. And I was like, who is this guy? And I had the pleasure of getting to know him there. And so when I came to development services, and then you were a senior planner and became our hearing officer, I was so surprised and happy and glad to see that your career had evolved so much back from your days at the lake to here you are now wearing a tie on television, telling it like it is. I do just want to say something he didn't ask me to, and I'm sure he spoke to you, but Deputy Director Reynard Abelos is not here today. I'm sure he would be here speaking to you. And so I will share his thank yous, although I'm sure he spoke to you personally, but it's just been a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for stepping up to take on a hard job. I spent a lot of time at the Planning Commission, but I did not spend a lot of time at hearing officer because I always knew it was running very smoothly. I did have the pleasure of seeing you a few times. And so that professionalism with a dash of snark definitely just makes the day more fun and tolerable, and telling it like it is something we might both have in common. So thank you and enjoy your retirement. It's well deserved. 36 years with the city. And, you know, I'm glad that you were here for the city and the city was here for you when you needed it. So congratulations. Very happy for you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. The city has been here for me. It's been here for me every step of the way. It's an awesome place to work. And you guys are all lucky. I will sorely miss all of you. I'm not going to get into it too much because I'll be busting out this towel. So it's been a pleasure. It's been my honor. And I'm going to be in touch with you guys. Conan, that thread is still alive. You know, I'm going to have more time to focus on it. But I will sorely miss all of you. You are my family. And even though I've had 4 departments, I'm so glad that I switched over to planning and I developed all these new relationships that I couldn't even imagine. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Unfortunately, Duke, you're not finished. We had an audio problem, and so our virtual attendees were unable to hear the withdrawal.
Oh, we got to do it again?
Yes.
All right, from the top, Gyler. Well, I think that's it. I think that concludes this item and everything else. If you guys ever need me, call me. I'll be more than help.
Mr. Hearing Officer, we respectfully request that you restate the item 1 on the agenda today regarding the withdrawal, given the audio problems that we had earlier. That was not recorded for our virtual attendees. So in full transparency, we respectfully request that you reevaluate that and state that for the record for the virtual attendees. And for those who are listening online and who could not hear the non-agenda comment, this is commemorating Duke Fernandez's last hearing officer meeting, and a lot of nice things were said about Duke. So
Thank you. So he's serious. He wants me to withdraw. I thought he was kidding. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to say the whole beginning spiel. We know the dates and all that stuff and why we're here. Well, I will say this for those that didn't hear it, right? The application for development permit that the San Diego Municipal Code identifies for resolution by a hearing officer in accordance with decision process 3 as referenced in section 112.0501 of the Land Development Code. So that being said, we only have one item. It's being withdrawn. And that was tough for me because my very first hearing was a denial and I thought I'd go out the same way, but this item's being withdrawn, so we can't hear it. So any requests for continuances or withdrawals?
Good morning, Hearing Officer Fernandez, Jose Bautista, Development Project Manager. I would like to respectfully request item number 1 be withdrawn from today's agenda. Item number 1 is PRJ number 1111697, project site 991 Scott Street. This project will be withdrawn and will be renoticed at a later date. Thank you.
Okay. That project is officially withdrawn to be noticed at a later date. And that concludes the one item on the agenda. Thank you for all the love and kind words. I can't say enough. I will be visiting. Hopefully you guys let me beyond the secure doors so I can harass all of you.
Congratulations and thank you. I'm going to sign off. This is Doug Austin, item 1. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Austin.
Sure.
You know, I was going to deny this project just because it's tradition. I told Gyler I had
so
to.
mean. Oh.
But thank you so much. It's withdrawn. Good luck on your future project.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. That concludes today's docket. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining.